everybody, I'm Liz from TréLiz, and it's been such a long time that I haven't podcast. I know I should be ashamed. I'm actually a bit ashamed. Not a lot, but just a bit. Uh, I'm actually very sorry that I hadn't podcast earlier on in the summer because in the end of June, beginning of July, I was in France and I had a wonderful time, and I did really want to share with you my experience and everything. But I was then at the island where we stay in the summertime, and we don't have a good internet access. It always cuts, it always breaks. And so when I have a good connection, YouTube needs at least 8 hours to upload. So I can imagine how much it would need to upload from there. So I was a bit also lazy to do it and to wait for it, and so I'm sorry, but I will let you know at least what I got when I was there, what I saw that was kind of new in the shop there, but not for me. So we'll talk about this a bit in a second time. So how are you? How was your summer? Did you had a good time? I hope you had the time to rest. I hope you had the time to work on some projects that you might not have the time when it's winter and you have your routine and everything. And so I hope you really enjoyed your summer vacations. So I enjoyed mine. I had the time to relax a bit because I was also dying and trying to keep up with the orders and everything, but it was a more relaxing time. Like even the days that I had to work full time, I just tried to find maybe half an hour just to go to the beach and maybe even not even swim, but just to have a breath of fresh air, which is always nice. I might seem to you very tired, and that is because I am. I just came back from the Perth Yarn Festival, which was really nice, and we'll talk a bit more about that later on in the podcast. But but I just came in at 6 a.m. and I had just a bit approximately an hour sleep in the plane, and then a couple of hours before I had to go to do some errands and have some things done. And so I just come home, and it's actually, what time is it? It's 20 to 3 p.m. So yeah, I'm just closing my eyelids. No, wake up. So but I'm very excited, and I really wanted to do a podcast just when I was back, so I have everything in my mind really fresh, and to share everything with you. So I'm sorry if I do seem kind of sleepy. I'm not sleepy, but I really do feel really tired. So my vacation was good. It wasn't a really, a regular vacation. It's just like I had the 2 days where I didn't do anything, then 3 days while I was working and doing maybe administrative stuff or dying, and then another day nothing. It was kind of working, but in a very much more relaxing way. Then if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, you might have known that I was sick, and I was, and it was actually pretty harsh. I got like 39 degrees of fever, and I couldn't swallow, and it was like an infection in like a pharyngitis, but it also was going in the upper respiratory tract, which I'm always very sensitive in that area. And it took a while to heal. I think I did like 10 days to get out of the house, which it was crazy. Yes, it was crazy because it was really hot. And The good thing is that thankfully I could manage to try and work after the 6th day, because I was really getting anxious because I have 3 festivals to prepare and I had like 100 kilos to die, and the days were passing and I was sick and I was like having all this pile of work pressure on me. So when I felt better, much better, I just started working. The first couple of days I just did, you know, like 5 or 7 kilos, not that much. But then there was like 10 days that I was doing a lot of work, and I'm very happy for it. And I also have some new colorways to show you, which is silly because most of the skeins I have shipped them to the festivals, but I have a couple to show you, so that will be it. And there are a few items in the shop if you want to go. They might not ship exactly at the time that you order it because it will depend on where I will be. If I'm in a festival, when I'll be back, I will definitely put it in an envelope and send it to you. And yes, so September is gonna be like a bit of a bumpy month, but feel free to visit the shop if you need anything, or just let me know if you really need something and I have on stock the yarn base that you want. I can dye it for you in the meantime. So I have so many things to tell you, you see. So should we start? Okay, so the first thing that I've written is vacation, sickness, dye madness. Yeah, it was really a dye madness. So I guess that I could start with showing you my works in progress, and there are a lot of them. Actually, I finished one item, but I don't have it. I will try to put a picture over here or a video with the kind wearing it. It's my daughter Treliz from Stephen West. And we have a photo shooting here. The model is the kind. The pattern is West Knits Dotted Rays with hedgehog fibers. I decided to do it because I just needed something not very, not very difficult, which I don't find brioche difficult, but just, something really simple to just have on my bag, either at the beach or at the restaurant, because there are quite few times that I can be alone somewhere or waiting for something. And so it was really nice of having something, kind of mindless knitting. So I did a dotted rays out of the blue and I really liked it. I decided to do it for my niece, so she has it now. And it's funny because it's big for her because she's just 5 years old, but I didn't do the full version. Yeah, as usual, I was just a bit, tired of the big length, and I just said, okay, I think Christina would like it, so it will be hers. And she adores it, and I'm so happy. Then I have the mystery she wrote by Sosu, of course, and I love it. And I have it in one of my favorites project bags that Celine from Paris made for me, and she gave it to me while I was at La Cabane Tricoté in the end of June. So wait a second, because over here I have a lot of things. And so in the beginning I had this one, which is Freaking Bacon in Psyche, and this colorway, which is the sexiest of them all, in Psyche. Psyche is my single base with merino and silk, that's why it's shiny. There's too much. I'm sorry, I don't really have a good camera, but yes, it's really pretty. But while doing the brioche, I saw that the contrast wasn't really working for me. I really like it, the combination of them both, but it was kind of very quiet for me. So I decided to add two other colorways in the process, which is I'm sorry, I don't even remember the name that I gave it. It's incredible. The orange is Smooth Criminal, yes, it's just like a neon-y orange. And then I added some of, okay, I don't have the skein, but some of this purple, neon purple, which is Careless Whisper. Yeah, and so my triangles started like that, so you can see that it is a bit more subtle over here. The color changes are more subtle. And then I just decided to add one big side of Careless Whisper, the purple. And then I just doing some of the triangles, not all the length, all the line of the triangles, some with Smooth Criminal. So I really like it. I think it's gonna be really, really funky in the end and quite fun. I really enjoy this knit, but it's just that I think for summer, it's not that it's difficult for me. I really like it. It's just that it was having like too much yarn balls also with me, and you know, just having a shawl like Dotted Rays with just one color, it just was like easier to carry on. And then my last color that I will be adding as my color C is Wario in Eros. Eros is my single with Stelina, and I really like it. Yeah, so it really kind of fits with the orange, pink, purple, even black that Freaking Bacon has. So I really, really can't wait for this shawl to get going. But I think it's gonna be my project, you know, when I'm back from the festivals and just in the TV or a series, just to relax, and it will be like an ongoing project, slowly. But I really adore it. And if you have tried brioche and you need something with a twist, it's perfect. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's definitely intermediate a brioche. Yeah, it's really amazing. So Suzanne, how did you manage to do such a perfect pattern? Well, how did you manage? You're a genius, so that's why. That's how. Okay, I'm sorry for that. So I'm leaving the mystery she wrote on the side, and then, as I said, I finished my Dotted Rays a bit earlier on. Yes. So I wanted then to have something simple, but with an interesting construction, and you know, simple but with a twist. I'm always for simple but with a twist. So I decided to cast on an eyeball shawl. And I know a lot of people are like, why having a shawl that is an eyeball? So first of all, and also that when you wear it, you don't see that it's an eyeball. So first of all, most of the shawls that we're wearing, we don't really see the design when we wear it. So that's that. Second of all, I think that it's really innovative as a concept, and I really like it. Third, I always was fascinated with eyeballs, with the eyes. I always been drawing eyes since I was very young and painting eyes. And it's funny because my previous job was an optometrist, so I know all about eyes. And when I saw it, I really wanted to do it, but I don't remember. I think I had 2 sweaters and 3 shawls at the time as work in progress, and I said, oh, maybe later on. And that's when the time came, because I was just searching for a pattern that is nice and that it would really speak to me. And the eyeball shawl is one of those patterns, even if it's weird, even if it might be a bit creepy also. And it's cool because also Valerie from I have to show you also one of her sock blanks of Joanne's Fiber Arts that I met in Holland. She was doing one, and we were talking about different stuff, etc. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna do also an eyeball shawl. So I'm doing an eyeball shawl with new colorways. Yay! So of course my favorite one is this orangey that doesn't have a name because I did it as a Felix Felicis colorway. So Felix Felicis colorways are maybe one at the time, one of a kind dyes, but for some of them I'm writing the recipe, and if there's people that are wanting them more and more, they will be regulars. And I think this one is gonna be regular because I just adore it. So here is the mini ball that I have left of the first skein. And so for the moment it doesn't have a name, but here we go. I really love it. And my eyeball is made with another one that is a Felix Felicis that doesn't have a name over here. That I have also one to show you as a skein. I show them from here. I think the lighting is more correct. Okay. And the lemon, the neon yellow, it's called lemon incest. And it's funny because an Instagrammer told me, oh, I think your corrector changed the name. And I said, no, that's the name. And there was someone else telling me, oh, did you got your inspiration from Game of Thrones? And I said, oh, I could have actually, but no. Lemon Incest is one of the songs of Serge Gainsbourg, which I'm a huge fan. And now I have a few colorways, monochromatics in bright colors that have songs. So you just saw Smooth Criminal and Careless Whisper. So this one is Lemon Incest. And I actually really like the name, and it really suits very well. There are so many stitches in this thing that actually this part, the one orange part, I have it in one cable, and now I'm knitting with another one. So that's why I can't really stretch the shawl for you to see. It's really fun because you start in the middle, and then you go round, and then you just go back and forth like here, and then you go back and forth, and each time you pick up one stitch from each side. Now you don't pick it up because you haven't closed them, you haven't binded them off, but you add it in your knitting. It's really nice. It's really, I would say, easy if you're focused and if you're not afraid to be a bit challenged about the shape of it. But I think that all Stephen West fans or knitters, we actually kind of like that, you know. In a way, we are all about that, the crazy shape that makes it different than others. Okay. Right? Okay, so that was the eyeball shawl, and it's in my new project bags that you can find also on my website. They are silk screen printed, and I love them. They're adorable. Okay. And color is power. Don't forget. Don't forget. Okay, then I have, okay, so I'm mostly focused on my eyeball shawl because actually I want to finish it very, very early on so I can cast on the mystery knit along. But I will show you the yarns that I have for that in a second. So I also had casted on a granito that you know that I wanted for so long to do, and I have the yarn, but I was thinking that a single sweater isn't gonna be warm enough for me, so I'm adding mohair also. So this is a no, it's not, it's City's, sorry, City Spin colorway, and I have then an orange, red, and a burgundy one, and I'm pairing it with some fluffy kid silk mohair, which is the Poseidon yarn base, it's mine, and it's the Pollock colorway, and the end product is this. The end product, it's not the end product, but that's how it swatches. Yeah, that's the right name. I really love it, and it's really soft, very warm, really soft. So it just the back, I think, and I have to do the front, and then I have to do the second, and then third, and then fourth color. So yes, I was saying, and I really do want to make sweaters, and I was all about sweaters in the fall, but apparently the shawls have been creeping in my plans, so I'm not going against it. I will go with the flow. Whatever the universe wants me to knit, I will knit, and I think that it's best, because sometimes, you know, we might want the sweater but the timing is not correct, and then you knit it and, you know, you don't enjoy it that much, so I will leave it be. Yeah. I had always started the howl, which is a hoodie and a cowl with some of my last fiber share package that I received, and oof, what's happening? Okay, and so I think this will be the cowl section, yes, and now this is gonna be the hoodie section. So it's not that bad. I have done quite a few stitches, and I'm going to mix those two for the hoodie. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. And okay, of course, I just saw that I had dropped a stitch. Oh my god. Stitch marker, SOS. Where is it? Let's find a stitch marker to put over there. Really, why do you see this? Do I see this kind of things when, you know, I should probably be more focused on something else, like talking to you, like not me, and you're just watching me grab this silly stitch that went off. Where did you want to go, baby? So it's okay, I've saved it. Here it is. I will tuck it in, no problem. No problem. Yeah, and imagine I was wearing it and then suddenly like a big hole. Scary, right? Okay. Don't want to think about it. And this beautiful howl is going in my West Knits Are the Best Knits yarn along bag that I was so likely to win. Yes, I can actually believe that I won this huge gift, amazing gift, amazing giveaway. Okay, so I'm just putting everything together, and yes, I have more whips. Okay, I have these crazy socks that I'm doing for a while, and I'm just, you know, I always say color is power, and I love knitting with colorful things, but this, because it's starting to be, you know, very stripy, and I know how it goes. Guess what? I'm bored. Yes, I can be bored with the Rainbowlicious in Asteria. How can that be? what is wrong with me? What is really wrong with me? So I don't know, maybe I'll do a cuff and it will be like short socks and do like an afterthought heel, but I'm not sure what is the minimum to have after your afterthought heel segment. So yes, I think I will have to ask some sock experts. Do you know, maybe? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm really too bad with things like that. If I'm getting bored, it's like boring. And I have it in my May the Yarn Be With You. And last but not least, I had one sock. Where is it? Made. It isn't blocked, so sorry. From Soprano Knits. Yes, here we go, sorry. From Soprano Knits pattern. Is it okay if I don't remember what its name is? Okay, I will find it and I will put it down. And I had cast on these baby ones. Yay! I think it's like maybe 5 rounds, 7, and I just left it like that because then I had to go somewhere and I just left it like that. And it actually was from a sock blank of mine, but because I wanted to make them 2 at a time, I'm silly, I really didn't think, and I just put it in a ball. But I'm silly, really silly. I would have, and I will do that with another sock blank. I will just cut the sock blank in the middle, like really. Because I really do enjoy, you know, looking at the sock blank, while now I really enjoy looking at this also, which is funny because here there's an area which is more pink, and it's funny actually to see the sock blank, how it turned out as a cake, which is really a frizzy cake actually. Yeah, so yes, maybe I should just take these ones to continue, because tomorrow I'm going back to the island for a few days, so I think I will just take my eyeball shawl and maybe those socks. Yes, because the eyeball shawl now starts to be big. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. So that was my whips. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think the socks, we don't really count them. We all have socks, right? Please say right. Yeah. Okay, so what I want to cast on now is I really do want to cast on the Mystery Knit Along from Stephen West that's coming out in the end of the month. So I hopefully have finished my eyeball shawl over there. That's another of my bags. I really love this one. It's really crazy, right? And I wanted something bright, but then again I said, okay, let's do something different for once. For once. Well, it's gonna be bright, but I said to myself, I will take some of my yarn that was quite a bit in the shop, that nobody was taking, and that I would do something with that, even if it's a bit out of my comfort zone. And actually, it might be a bit out of my comfort zone, but not so much, because all my yarns are bright, so I like them, or most of them. But usually I don't choose green, which is a pity because a lot of greens are nice. But in the end, it kind of actually, it gets a bit more green than usual. So he asked for 3 normal skeins, 100 grams. So I've decided in the fur, which the fur is a brownish orangey one. You see there's orange, there's a bit yellow inside, so it's brown. But I took the single with the silk, which is my Psyche yarn base, which is really soft, and I think it's gonna be interesting to have a bit silk in it. Then I will have in Zeus, so it's the regular single that everybody knows, in my Pollock Went Wrong colorway, which really looks like the regular Pollock. It just is a bit more greenish and bluish over there. So there's brown, there's green more, but there's always these kind of reddish hues also that I really like. And then joining it more into the green Warrior in a regular single Zeus yarn base. So I'm very happy with those three. Oh, sorry. So I have those three, right? And then I choose a regular Pollock, which is more yellow and red to go with, a Manipura mini skein, a middle finger mini skein, a Magritte mini skein, it opened, and a Pan's Labyrinth mini skein. So I think the hues are very into brown reddish, but also very greenish for my taste. But I think it's gonna be really, really nice, and it's gonna suit everything in the end. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. He did some patterns that are a bit more lacy than usual, and I really do hope that it's not gonna be like that, because if it is, I'm not gonna do it. Yes, I don't have the patience for lace, and I really like the end product, but I really don't have the patience for it. Yes. Yes. I also want to make a sweater for my niece, but it's a kit that I bought in the Perth Yarn Festival, so I will show it with all the purchases after with all the purchases that I did over there in a while. So what would you say? Okay, you saw some new colorways: Lemon Incest, Smooth Criminal, Careless Whisper, the orange Felix Felicis, this one Felix Felicis that I really like. There's also another colorway which is this minty green that I call Suspicious Minds. There's also a very bright kind of color. Actually, it's this kind of color. I'm really sorry I don't have it with me. That I called Spirit. Smells like Teen Spirit. Yeah, I just had to have some Nirvana over there. And I'm really happy with them. They're doing really fine in the festival. People really like them, and I couldn't be more excited and thankful for the people and how they react on them. Um, and so I want to custom the Mr. Knit Along, the sweater for my niece, and there's also another sweater that I would like to do for myself, except the granito that I have already cast on. And at some point I would like to do the Mold Magic sweater, but that's gonna be a bit later on. And there's another by Sosu that I really like, and it's, I think, I don't remember the name, but it's a bit boxy and it has like arrows over here, but I don't remember what's the name of it. So as a transition, the next sweater that I want to do is Vera Valimaki's True Friend, which is a really beautiful pattern, striped again. like the breathing space, but it makes like a sweater, like a sweater, like a square, sorry. And I bought the yarn for it while I was in the beginning of July in France at La Cabane Tricoté. And I was very excited and happy to see, well, I knew that she was ordering yarns from Snail Yarn, Valentina, which I had already met in her first festival and my first festival in Switzerland. And it was really, really nice and really exciting to be there with her. So I wasn't the only one to be in for my first time in the festival. And I really love her work. She's very talented. Please follow her if you don't. And so I was really happy to see that Cécile from La Cabane Tricoté, she had her yarn, and it was the first shipment that she had, and her clients really liked it. And I said it's a good opportunity to get some of Valentina's yarns, because I don't know when I didn't know when I will see her again, but now I will. I do know that I will see her in Berlin end of the month, and I really can't wait. And our stands, our booths are almost, we just have one booth in the middle of us, like in between us. So we're very near to each other, and I really do hope to have some time to catch up with her. So the yarn that I've chosen is fingering with superwash merino and 5% and 15% of viscose nep or Donegal nep, which is also a new yarn base that you will gonna find in 2018 in my shop, but also in DK and RM. But that's for a later podcast. So that's, here is more about Snail Yarn, Valentina. She's based in Italy. She's wonderful. She's a very good person, and she's a great knitter. She has beautiful color sense, and I chose those two colors, and just doing my base and my big square part with these two, and then that will be the one popping up. So the colors are Breeze, and this one is Neptune. It's beautiful, right? Yes, I really like them. And I don't have a blue-green sweater, which is funny because you see, again, I was saying that I don't usually tend to go to green, and that's a bit more blue, but it has also green in it. And I'm happy with that, you know, having another phase in my life, the more greenish phase. Okay, yes, but not only green, right? Okay, cool. So I also got while I was in the summer, I got some things that are very exciting. So I will show you the first one. I talked to you about the person who got me doing my eyeball show. It was Valerie from Joyance Fiber Arts. Sorry for the noise. So it's Joyance Fiber Arts. She started to do some sock blanks, but the designs are wonderful. They're amazing, and she's a control freak, actually. Yes, you are, Valerie. You're a control freak, but you're an amazing, talented freak, and I adore you. I met her in the Netherlands, and since then we're chatting quite a lot on Instagram, and I really like her. And she has these sock yarns with pineapples that are so adorable. I wanted one with the orange that she has. I don't remember what's the name, but I didn't have the time to order it. It was already gone, which is amazing, and I'm very happy for her. So I bought another one with pineapples, but now she's doing a very beautiful and amazing design of hers. She's designing the templates to do it. That is a witch on her broom in Halloween. I will try to put a picture for you to see, but it's really pretty. So I decided to take this sock blank. So actually it's a dégradé of, or a fade if you prefer, of a brown background, changing color, and pineapples. Really like it, and she puts this little tag for so people know where they should start, from which side. And she I think in the double socks she closes the other end, which makes perfect sense. And she's really good. It's so funny because when we were talking about sock blanks, you know, she was telling me like, I really want to know where the color is gonna go and everything. And I said, oof, I'm so, you know, trying with the other colorways to get a constant of colorway, that for me sock blanks are just my plaything. You know, I might do some with templates, but I really like the to be spontaneous, like Jackson Pollock. Like, I think my inner self comes out in my sock blanks, and I think it's most my subconscious dying than me. But she's amazing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do socks or if I'm gonna use it in a shawl, or I'm not sure at all. I also was thinking maybe I will do something as a color work and having these beautiful colors, you know, coming up and changing. So I really don't know. Question mark. So another thing, sorry for the noise. Another thing that I've received, it was while I just got back from vacation, the Troy magazine. Troy magazine is a Dutch magazine, so maybe it's not that interesting to you, but it was so cool to see what started as a collaboration and as a random idea in a festival last year in Switzerland to be ready and to take shape. So yes, in page 30, that's me. Oh, I'm on a magazine. Ooh. So I have already talked about Merit, that I've stayed with her while I was in Switzerland. She's an amazing double knitter, and I actually do think that she is the queen of double knitting. She makes wonderful designs, and I'm not sure if I had already shown you the cow, the dragon cow. So she designed this cow for the magazine, and it's with my yarn. It's with two of the chakras colorways. The yellow one is the yellow one is Manipura, and the purple one is Sahasrara. So this is one side, this is the other side. And then you have, just before the pictures, some text saying some things about me, my dyeing process, my fibers, you know, yeah, some stuff about me, if you're interested. And then there's the pattern for the dragon cow, and then of course Merit or Butteria on social media and everything. And she is also having e-courses on her website that will start, I think, in a few days, the first enrollment. So you could learn with an expert in double knitting via the internet with e-courses, and she's amazing. She's really friendly. So if you want to learn and you don't have the chance to see her in live, or you don't have another instructor for double knitting, she is the one. She's also gonna have a workshop in Trollenwool, which is it's a yarn shop in the Netherlands, but she's also going to be in the end of October in the Bredigen Festival, again in the Netherlands, which is going to be in Zwolle, and I will be also there, and we'll be staying together again, and I'm so excited to say, go Merit, go. And she also designed something for me, and it's a baby blanket. And no, I'm not pregnant, it's just a baby blanket that we're gonna have as kids. So if you're interested, you can send me a message, an email already to enroll. We don't know when the kids are going to launch yet, but if you're interested, just let me know, okay? And just with 2 skeins, amazing, amazing work. It's amazing. Oh my god. And that was a card that she sent me. And I also have another small announcement, but for something big. I don't know if you remember the Heal the World shawl by Maria Zilaku. You can see this like this or like this. Yes. So we had made some postcards last year, and I decided with Maria to give them away, because it's silly to have postcards and just having them sitting around. And we were talking about, and she asked me if she could do like an ebook with some of her patterns that she did with my yarn, and I said of course. And I told her, if you want to give a discount for people in the festivals that I'm going, let me know. And also for you that are watchers of my podcast, so you can get a 20% discount for her ebook Maria Goes TréLiz, and the coupon is TréLizilaku. So I will show it to you like this. I will also write it down. Yes. Okay. So it's an opportunity for you to have, I think she has 7 patterns in it, but there's one that it's actually for cowls, but she makes them like 3 different with 3 different ways, so it's like around 10 patterns, which is really awesome. And with the discount you get it, I think, in a very good price. Okay, so I'm checking out what I've said. Oh yes, I said that. So are you ready to hear about the Perth Yarn Festival? Are you sure? So let's see. First of all, I have to say, Scottish people are amazingly friendly, and I love them. I knew that I was going to like Scotland, but I have to say that I think I'm definitely sure that it's gonna be one of my favorite places in the world. Like, for the moment, cities that I've been in I really enjoy. It's Barcelona, Paris, of course. Paris is always a good idea. Budapest, I really liked. Istanbul or Constantinopolis, depending on how you want to call it, is really pretty, but kind of dangerous in the last years. So I've only been to London quite a few times because I had my best friend living there, but I've always wanted to go to Scotland and see it and live a bit, you know, the feeling to being just there. And my father had done his studies there, so I was really curious to see and for myself. And I love it. I love their accents. Yes, I really do. I really do love their accent. And okay, some of them can be very hardcore and I might not understand a word, but it's really cute. And there's something about them. They're very open people, very friendly. I don't know if, you know, there's something about how do you say it, groups of people that have a revolutionary history, like Greeks have, or gods. They're very open, they're very friendly, they're not afraid to interact, they're not afraid to go to gather themselves up there and just say something or say a silly joke, and and worry about, oh, well, he take it badly, like, who cares, just laugh with it, and that's it. I really like this kind of people, and I really felt comfortable immediately. If I came to the Perth station, of the train Perth station to get me the first day, she helped me with my luggage to go to the hotel. She was wonderful. Wonderful accent. Really, really, really very kind. And in the same hotel there was Inga from Yarn from the Shore. She came from Iceland, so when I arrived she was already there, and so she was actually my company when she didn't have something to do and I didn't have something to do. We just hang out, knit together, just talking, and we just went also a bit for shopping, which was really fun. Then in the afternoon, Nathan came in the hotel, so just sent a quick hi, because I was heading out of the hotel just to have a look around in the area, and he had just arrived and he was tired, so he wanted to rest a bit. And but when I was back, the reception told me, oh, there are a few of the yarn people, that's us, the yarn people are in the bar, in the restaurant area if you want. So I just go, and then I see Nathan, and there's a man and a woman with him. So that was John Glenn from, what's his Instagram again, Birdie Chill, and his wife Janet. And so I said, could I join you? And they were like, yes, of course, come. And amazing, like, I was kind of intruding, but I was like kind. I just wanted to get to know them, and they were really thrilled to have me, and I really immediately felt really comfortable, and it was really great. Like, we started talking about yarns and a bit of my background, John's background, Nathan's, and we talked about double knitting. I showed Nathan my baby blanket of Merit, and then we started just talking about us and about a bit our family, our vacations, our lifestyle, and it was really, I was really feeling like I know those people, and I could just stay here and talk with them and enjoy myself, like, for a very long time and not get bored. And I think that's really precious, and that's really wonderful. Yes, really wonderful. And I think that's one of the things that makes this community so lovable. Then it was the festival. Then the next day we were kind of free. In the afternoon of Saturday I went to install my booth, so then I met a few other people. I just looked a bit around other people's booths because I really wanted to get some things also, and I didn't know if in the festival day I will have the time, because it was a one-day event. And and then in the Saturday evening, at night, we had a dinner with a few of the festival people, of other vendors, other knitters, some podcasters, and it was really great. I sat next to John, of course. Oh my god, I even sent a picture of John and Jen to my boyfriend, and I said, look how cute he is, and they're so nice, guys, and I'm just falling in love with them. And he was like, I'm so happy you're having a wonderful time. And I was like, no, you don't understand. It's not that I'm having a wonderful time. It's that they're so lovable. Like, I really constantly wanted to have them. Yes, I can be over the top. Like, if I like a person, I just, I just want to show them that, you're so cute. I love and like your company. Well, okay, that was my freak out moment. And so we just ate something, and then Nathan was to the next table. So I thought, I don't know all the other people, but I know Nathan, so I can go also. He was also wearing one of his designs, which was amazing. It was huge, of course. And I just wanted to see his the show that he had, but I also wanted to get to know other people. So I just went there and I just sat next to him, and then I started talking to the next girl and then the other, and it was amazing, because in the end some people were leaving, and from I don't know how many tables we just all ended up sitting in one table, and that was adorable and really precious again. Okay, usually I'm saying amazing or that's so cool. Now it's precious, you see? I'm evolving. My vocabulary is like getting richer and richer. My precious. Okay, so that was the get to know of people. Should I go on of what I took? What do you say? Okay, my how. So maybe I should start with what I took first. I had already seen some of the wonderful, wonderful bags that there are some. Oh, excuse me, just 1 second. I think there's something missing. Yes, I'm coming. Stay here, and I'm back. So I had seen on Instagram those bags. It is the Harris Tweed project bags, and it is from the Fabulous Mr. G shop. They have hand-dyed, they also have hand-dyed yarn, but oh my god, those bags, and it's actually tweed. The fascinating thing about those bags, it's that the kind of tweed is only from sheep in the islands. I don't remember which island. I'm really bad at that. Have to Google it. Okay, so it's from a certain breed of sheep, and it has a Harris Tweed authority. It has to have a certification trademark, and it's it's hand woven in the outer hybrids. So you have to be certified by them to make their kind of tweed and the colorways and everything. And actually there was a weaver at the festival who is weaving for them, and it was really interesting. We were talking about that, and he would say that maybe like for half a meter he needed like 2 days of doing it, of weaving. 2 days for half a meter, which is insane. So I of course love orange, so I needed to have orange, and there was this beautiful orange and purple bag, and the lady who has the Fabulous Mr. G, I'm sorry I don't remember your name, you were so kind. You told me that you had also a few others in the same colors, but they weren't as bright as this one, so I just had to have this one. And so that I just knew that I really wanted it, so I had reserved it even from the day before while we were having our stands, our booths up. Yes. Then the second thing that I also reserved it from the day before It's an art bat, which is from the Threshing Barn. The Threshing Barn. It's BFL wool with silk noils, and it is amazingly big and soft, and really, 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 look at this thing. I'm not gonna open it all because I don't know when I'm gonna spin it. Oh, it is amazing. And actually there was a lot of spinning fiber, a lot of carded bats that were just wonderful, and I really, really was drawn to them. And I think it's one of the times that I wanted to get spinning fiber from everybody who had it, which that's not usual like that. So I really, those are the two items that I had already decided to get before the festival had already begun. Then what I got at some point or at the festival is this skein of sock yarn from a girl who was just right across my booth, and it's from Cosmic Strings, and it's the colorway is Warrior. And of course I got sock yarn because I have a reasonable big stash right now, and because I'm new to socks, and because it's a good excuse to have nice sock yarn. The funny thing is that and that was maybe, it was not very early in the morning because it was very busy, but it was kind of early on in the festival. And then because I really like the mothy and the squid colorways, I just wanted to go and see her stand, and I got those little 3 skeins, which is funny because in the end of the day I was looking at the things that I bought, and it's kind of matchy, right? I don't know, my subconscious is telling me purple is the thing right now, and blue and yellow, green, I don't know, it's really funny. Oh, also the lady from the Fabulous Mr. G gave me buttons as a gift. She was really, really, really kind, really nice, very kind. I adore her. And then just behind me there was those 2 young girls that had spinning wheels and bats, and it's the Seal McQuill, and she had wonderful art bats and very colorful, amazing, but I just decided to go a bit more subtle with pops of colors. Look at the silk shining, amazing, right? Yeah, I love it, I love it, I really do, I really, really do. So that was all the things that I got, and then there was this man and his wife Sarah that I just had seen them a bit in the dinner, and then in the morning before heading to the festival they were heading outside, and they were very kind, and I was really wondering what their booth was all about, because they had these bags up on Saturday, but nothing else. You couldn't see what is inside of the bags. And then I go and see them, and they had these dolls. She was wearing something else that I absolutely adored, and I told them, and it was true, that the doll was more fashionable than us. Like, really, the doll has better taste than us. So there, Sarah was doing a workshop with the dolls, and you have a kit and you can do the doll. And it's amazingly how beautiful it is, how well done it is. But I'm too scary to do it, because you see those stitches, like doing the head in the proper size and the stitches for the eyes. I think mine will be like that. But they also had kits for colorful jumpers, and as I want to do start to do some color work, I decided to get a kit of a sweater, of a jumper, to make it for my niece. And I decided, I don't think it's the easiest one, but it was the one that spoke to my heart, so who cares if it's easy? Let's do some coloring. So that's the one. I think you can find also the patterns on Instagram, on Ravelry. Yes, wait a minute, just checking out. Yes, Northchild, Sarah Berry, the website, email, Instagram, everything is in here. Okay. They're very wonderful, wonderful people. Love it, love it, love it. And the kit, I haven't even taken it out, comes with exactly whatever you need to do it. So that is the sweater that I want to do for my niece. And she's 5 years old, but she's not very big for her age, so I just took the medium kit. Yes, so we'll see. I'm just thinking of doing the I'm just thinking of doing it for Christmas, so it gives me some time to, you know, with all the other things to do. But I have to do it. I'm gonna be forced to do it because she's getting older. She's growing up. So even if it is for her to wear it once, she will take it. And as I was going away from their booth, there was another booth, the Fibery, and she had also project bags and things like that. But she also had some things from another girl, I don't know, girl, woman, like a female one, a girl, which her brand is Mima, handmade in Scotland, and it's this beautiful bag, but it opens up and you have more pockets. And I was actually thinking maybe for putting my circular needles, notions, and just have everything in one, and not having, you know, the one that bleeds or not, because sometimes things are getting out. And I just love the fabrics inside, and I just adore this one with the foxes. It's so pretty. Oh my god, this is so talented work. And it was the last bag, and I just want to support amazing people, talented people. Okay, so those are the things that I purchased. And then incredible Eva, the organizer of Yarn Perth Festival, she gave me this beautiful bag with goodies inside, like really. And if I knew that the people were giving things for other people, I would have added something also, but I really didn't know. Or maybe I didn't open an email, but I think I didn't know. So the beautiful thing is that I'm having a second Harry Street bag. Yeah, should I keep it? Should I give it? I don't know. I'm just starting having a lot of project bags. So I'm thinking that maybe there will be a giveaway, but only, yes, but for this one, and then maybe for a few other project bags that are maybe sock ones, or, you know, too small for me to care and that I won't use. Then I had, then there was this beautiful khaki colorway, and it is 100% Scottish lamb wool, and it's the gilpin, I think that's how it's pronounced, and it goes with the pattern that I actually haven't opened yet because I didn't want to lose anything. Then there was this beautiful skein from Evanic Fibers Etsy, which is green. Yes, this is going to be either socks, either I'm giving it to my mom because she loves green. Then there was this Ninja Pops skein. And then there was a bat. Yes, I'm so spoiled with spinning fiber. I'm so happy. And it's so funny because I was talking with a lady, Tanya, and she's the person behind Caledonia Dye Works. And I really wanted to take something from her, but she told me, oh, please do get something for your viewers. And so I chose the one that I was going to take for me, and it's this mini sets. And as I got small goodies from her, I'm gonna keep this, and of course I'm gonna give this because this she wanted for you to have, which I could be very selfish. And again, it's purple. Like, what's happening with purple and green? Yeah, so I'm very happy that she wanted me for you to have. And it's so silly because I gave so much to other podcasters for their viewers, etc. And when she told me she was so generous to give this for one of my viewers, I had already packed my things. So sorry, Tanya, but I'm very happy that you get through your first festival, and I'm wishing you good luck, and I'm sure you will have, because it's amazing. I think over here I'm gonna put the Yarn Festival videos that I took in the morning just before everything started, so you will see her over there. And I'm actually thinking on giving away maybe those two. Yes, I'm gonna give away the Harris Tweed bag with this. What do you say? For one of the viewers. Okay, that's amazing. I'm so happy. Yeah, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love those two. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, and now I'm so excited. You see how things work? And then last but not least, John gave me something very special, and it's a handspun that was made from a bat that was named after him, and it's named the Birdie Peacock, if I remember correctly. And it's made with ones of his favorite colors and different fibers. I didn't got the chance to know exactly what, and I feel very, very humbled and very special that he gave it to me. So John, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And another thing about John and his wife Janet is that they are for many years going in vacations to the island of Rhodes, which is in Greece. And this year he's organizing an eating retreat over there to the hotel that they know for so many years now. So it's gonna be in the end of May, and please do, if you want to participate or you're thinking about it, just either let me know or John, Birdie Chill, to give you more information. I think he's more appropriate because he's the one organizing it. Yes, it could be amazing and have knitting time. I'm sure he was talking of having instructors. I think also Nathan, the segmentation is gonna be there. So yeah, have that in mind. End of May, Greece, beautiful island, amazing, knitting, instructors, yarn. What else? Okay, that was the big advertisement about it. So now I'm gonna put over here, I think, the video. Okay, so there's the video. And here we are to the Perth Yarn Festival. Thank you so much. And it is Exploration Station by Stephen West, of course. So here we are. Let's do a quick round. Some people are still setting up. Hello again. Hello. Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you today?
Good. Ready. So this is the fabulous Mr. G with amazing Harris Tweed bags. And I have reserved mine.
You have?
Yeah. I'll come afterwards and get them. And I have wonderful yarn as well. Be sure to check them out. So have a good day.
You too, Liz.
Thank you. And I've seen today and since yesterday when people were setting up so beautiful yarn bags. Another badge, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Good morning, have a nice day.
You too. A needle felting, and all sorts of different types, but it just seems to be caught in the it's taken off.
Look at those beautiful stands, like really come on. How am I gonna choose? And fabric. Hello!
Hi.
This is so beautiful. Oh my god, people are gonna have a really hard time today. They're still setting up the knitting gift shop. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello. I'm just surprising people. Oh, of course, people had to call me, and I had my video stopped. But now we're here again.
Wobbly rail about this big. My arm almost was shoved down on a shelf there.
So here we are. Let's go this way. Beautiful booth. Amazing people, very kind. Hello, good morning.
Hi there.
Look at Knit Mastery, interactive knitting.
Yes.
Wow.
So we're the people behind Stitch Mastery. And
Yes.
Knit Mastery is our new app, which is free.
Yes.
And we use it. There's patterns in it, that you buy.
Yeah.
And they're converted so that they're very interactive.
Yes.
So you've got instructions that just pop up. It tracks your rows as you knit.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You can change your colour scheme.
Oh,
Really easily
yes.
try out what colours you want to use.
That's awesome.
The app's completely free.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna come afterwards and
Come
sign
and
up.
enter our giveaway.
Yes, I will do. Thank you. Hi, Josh. Hello, good morning. Hiya. Hello.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, I'm getting in the way.
No, you're not at all.
We knitters will like to be very polite, but I was getting in her way. Hello, good morning. How are you? Did you have a nice rest of sleep? Very anxious?
I don't think I slept.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I just kind of
yeah.
dozed. I don't think I actually, because there's golfers in our
Yes.
hotel, and there's must be some sort of golf tournament, so they're all kind of charging up and down the corridor, and I'm like, please go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, you see, yesterday you were telling me that I seem very confident. Well, this morning I was kind of anxious, and I was like, I hope people will like it and people
Where is your
enjoy it.
stove?
I'm over there. Yeah.
I thought, because I seen the one I want, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's her.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
How are you feeling this morning then? Are you all set, ready to go?
Yes. Yeah. And now that I'm here, it's like, okay, I'm just waiting for people to come and everything's gonna be
I
fine.
know you're like, come on, 11 o'clock. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. That's why I'm doing like around the video for the podcast.
Have you even gone round anyone else's stall yet? I keep eyeing things up. I'm like,
No, I just went to, and I had a Harry Street bag just
my
reserved
mum,
for
hang
me.
on, which one did you reserve? Because my mum wants one.
I went over there, and there was one with orange and purple, of course, and
She
I
wants
had
purple.
to.
She
Yeah.
just wants purple.
Yes, they
So
have,
she's eyed it up.
and they
She's-
have more in a box, yeah, underneath. So it's okay. I think. Janet, hide. She doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm telling her, Janet, hide.
So every so often, just a wee snippet of her.
Okay, so have a good day. I will
And you.
totally see you afterwards. Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
See you later.
Yes. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good, good. I love your bats.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's been so long that I haven't spun that I'm like only looking at the bats. I'm like, oh, this bat, and oh, this bat, and oh, this bat. Yeah. So I hope you have a great day.
Same to
I'm
you.
just behind you, so we'll catch up at some point.
For sure.
Oh, look at this tiny one. It's the Ashford.
Yep, it's the
Yeah,
kiwi.
it's the kiwi.
It's not been set up yet.
Yes. Yeah. So I might also try it while I'm here. And very conveniently, your neighbor. Yeah, exactly. So this is me, guys. And yeah, it's funny because I think I'm kind of in the middle of the beginning. People are coming from there. This is another huge stall, 3 bags wool, which is really cool. So let's go that way. Hello again. So I don't want to be in people's way because they're setting up knickknacks. But look at this one. Wool and wood. They have beautiful things.
Give me a couple of minutes because I'm just buried because I'm really.
And those beautiful bags are from Ravelry, but there's also some bags from Mima. And look, Mima, what she has. This needle case. You can put your needles, your notions, whatever. I think I'm gonna get one of those. They're so pretty. Really, really pretty. I really like it.
It's a 2.5 hour travel or something.
Hello. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Hello, sunshine. Do you have a website?
I've got an Etsy shop and a Facebook page.
Awesome.
That's what I used to say to my boy when he was wee. Hello, sunshine.
Whoa, that's so sweet.
I particularly like that.
That's so nice. So hello, sunshine. Okay. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
True artist. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, thank you. See you later. Okay, so flora fibers. Oh, look at those. They're so cute. Are they dyed? Yeah, the wooden buttons botanically dyed. That's amazing. Amazing. But they say removing them before washing. Oh, I'm never gonna do that. But I think I'm gonna get some of those if I remember and if I had the time. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. the Cosmic Strings. I love the name. So I'm Liz.
I'm Fu.
Nice to meet you. I'm just the opposite.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. It's really beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're the dyer.
Yeah, it's me and my partner, my girlfriend.
Yes.
Having a wander around somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll
Well,
see
we
her
are
later.
all wandering around
Yeah.
because afterwards we're not gonna have the
Yeah.
time. But I'm gonna see you and her as we're opposite. But it's really nice, really pretty. So is it Cosmic Strings on Etsy?
Yeah,
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
the one and the same.
Yeah. Lagom Fall Studio. Hello.
Nice.
Ooh, rainbows. This is so pretty. Okay, let's go from here.
Hi.
Good morning. Hello. All these yarns. It's really pretty.
I love your stuff. I follow you on Instagram.
Thank you, thank you. So have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, thank you. A follower. Hi. Well, originals. Oh, they're so pretty.
Thank you.
Don't tell me you're knitting them.
I'm machine knitting.
Really?
Yes, I machine knit the fabric.
Wow, that's
They're all
amazing.
my own designs.
Really? That's incredible. Do you have a website?
Yes, I've got details. Take a wee card.
Oh,
All
yes.
the details on that. I have a website.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. I will definitely come. Yeah, and take one of these because they're gorgeous.
Thank you very much. So I do different designs, but it's all Shetland wool.
Yes, I wanted to say, is it Shetland?
It is
Yeah.
Shetland wool.
Yes.
I've got one or two old bags
Yes.
that were Rennies, but most of my wool is Shetland. These are also from Phileas Yarns.
Yes.
So you can mix.
That's amazing. Nice to meet you. I'll hope you have a wonderful day and sell them all
Sorry, I
out.
don't know your name.
I'm Liz.
Liz.
Yeah, my booth is over there.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'll see you later. Awesome. Oh, it's so beautiful. And this is the gamer crafting. Where is she?
Wondering.
Of course, we're all wondering
I know.
and looking at each other's stuff. There's so much things that are amazing. It's incredible. Yeah, I think the people that are coming in today are gonna have so much trouble choosing. So much. Like, I actually kind of pity them.
I know.
Yeah, but not so much. Have a great day. This one of the booths that I wanted to see. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm really late.
Yes. So I won't bother you right now, but later on I'll come back. Yes. Yes, of course. So just this is the mothi and the squid. Be sure to follow her. She has wonderful colorways. And now she's late, so I'm leaving. And here is the Caledonian Dye Works. Good morning.
Good morning. My sign fell down overnight, so it's a bit wrinkly. Sorry about that.
Didn't know, it's okay. So she's specializing in sock yarn and she has those amazing sets. I have my eye on one of them, but I'm not saying which one. Okay, I'm gonna say I really like this purple ones and these ones, and they're just wonderful.
And our wonderful self-striping socks as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's her first,
My first festival.
festival, so extra good luck.
Terrified. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's always, even when you get the hang of it,
Yeah.
because this morning I was a bit anxious, but I think it's more that you're anxious that people will like it and that they will have a good time.
My main anxiety is that I won't have enough change. for
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I went in the reception of the
Yeah.
hotel and I begged them for some change and they were kind enough to give me some. So I'm a bit more rested with
My
that.
feet will fall over anytime soon, and my sign will fall off and everything. But hey.
you know,
life.
at some point, it won't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So don't worry. Okay.
Thanks very
Have
much.
a good day. Okay. So good morning.
Hi.
And this is the North Child.
It is.
Yes. And can you tell me some things about it?
Well, this is our new thing. We've got doll kits, Waldorf doll kits.
Yeah.
So
that's
this
exciting.
is to make one of these.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm not sure I could make one. Look at this girl.
I know.
She's
So you get to choose
cute.
the different skin colours and hair colours, so you can choose one for each kit. And also jumpers.
She's freaking kidding us. Like, really? How can we make this?
And it's got a knitted body.
Oh
so,
my god.
So you knit the body, and then the head and the hands are just made of
That's
fabric.
amazing.
Yeah. And all the instructions are inside.
Oh my god. I think I should get one, but will I ever do it? Will I ever finish
This
it?
is it. This is it.
Oh
But it's
my
all there.
God.
It's all there. And these are jumper kits. These are
And jumper kits.
yeah patterns for children's jumpers. 3 different sizes.
Do you design the jumpers?
Yeah.
Okay, I really liked you. I don't know why, but I really had a feeling that you're such a great person, and now I see that I'm like, wow,
That's so nice of you.
that's amazing. Look at this. Yeah, I should totally get one of those, but I don't know which one. They're so
difficult.
pretty, and this one is another design.
Yeah. That was
Ah,
this design here.
yes.
Yeah.
That's so pretty. I'm gonna totally come
Ah,
and get a
that's
North
good.
Child.
That's good.
But I don't know what. A
have to have a
jumper, a doll. It's amazing.
Oh well. Have a think.
Yeah. They're saying something. Okay, everybody's saying
not
an
sure.
announcement, but
I'm not sure what she said.
if it's very important, then come and say it.
I'll have to ask someone.
Yeah, me too. I'll
It
go
was a
over
bit
there.
echoey for me.
Yes.
Oh well.
So have a great day.
Thank you. I'll finish setting up.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most originals both. Like, really.
much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll come see you soon.
Yeah. Really amazing. I think I really need to get one of those dolls, but am I gonna do it? Will I? I'm not sure. Oh, so much to do. It's amazing. I should support them, right? They're amazing. Well, if I don't get a doll, I will totally get a sweater kit. Yeah, totally. It's amazing. And actually, I want to do some color work, so that's the opportunity. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's continue. Ooh, more bags. I'm gonna have a difficult time choosing bags from all of those lovely people.
You don't need to go anywhere.
Alison Ruth Designs. Hi.
Hi, I'm Alison.
Hi, Alison. I'm Liz from TréLiz. My booth is over there.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
At some point.
Yes, of course. I'm just doing a quick run video and saying hi to everybody. So it's nice to meet you. Hope
Nice
you
to
have
meet
a
you.
great day.
Thank you. You too. And did you talk to Cheryl?
Hi.
Juniper and ginger design.
Yeah.
And we have removable stitch markers.
Ooh, that's so nice. They actually look like earrings. They're very pretty. Awesome. And look at the knitting. Whoa. Juniper and ginger removable stitch markers. Awesome. I'm gonna totally come and check you out afterwards.
Great. Have a good
Have a good day. You too. And we have baskets, all the sizes. It's amazing. So they're kind of busy of talking, so I'm not gonna bother them.
And the kits, I mean, I've got a gallery craft shop at home on the island, and the kits sell well. There's everything in there. They get the needs and yarn.
They have kits for this owl.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
they sell
pretty.
well. And the dyed wool, the plant dyed wool.
They were looking at me like, she's a crazy lady. Well, I'm a crazy lady, so it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. So look at this. Rusty ball bags. Yeah, that's so funny. Wheels. Oh my god. I should not get near that stall because I want a third wheel and it's not reasonable. I know it isn't, but I want it, so I'm not going there. Okay, this lady is really nice. She's not here, so maybe she's at my booth, you know. No, we're just all looking around because in a quarter of minutes the festival is starting, so everybody's running a bit to check other people's things. And I really love this green and goldy yellow. I really like it. So maybe later on I will come and get them, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah.
Which we were really shocked at.
Hello again.
There's a lot of branded stairs.
Yeah, I'm just saying hello again to some peoples because I've already done a live video on Instagram, but I didn't properly save it, so I'm just going back again. And here's a nice booth also from Corelia House. And over here they have also wheels and looms and amazing things, felted items, yarns. But I fell for an art bat, of course, and I chose this one, and it's already in my bag. Yes, it is. So that was it, and I hope we all have a great day. They're wonderful people, very excited. Yes, I'm very excited. I don't know if you can see. I'm very excited, not anxious anymore, and ready to see more people coming in. So have a wonderful day, which is silly to say because I'm gonna post this on my podcast. So see you in a while. I'll podcasting and showing you what finally I got from here. Bye. Okay. I went to the post office today and I got some things that I had ordered from Tuft Woolen, and that I adore Martha. She has the most amazing things. Yeah. And it's so funny because last time when I ordered from there, it was lost. It took a month and something to come. And she just wrote me a card. Thanks so much, Liz. I hope this one makes it to you faster. Love, Martha. And it did. So I really loved my lanolin Rich Hand and Body Balm. You just put just a bit and then you spread it and it smells wonderfully. So I had ordered the Sugar Skull and I loved it. It's like vanilla and sugar. It smells like vanilla and sugar and I loved it, but it's just ending, so I ordered another one. So I had to try a new one and I had a difficult time because she has a huge collection, and I decided to get blueberry lemonade, and you smell it and it's like blueberries and lemonade and I want to eat it. It's like a muffin or something. Okay, I got my big snake. Oh, and then I got 2 lip balms. I had ordered one in eucalyptus last year and I really liked it, but I wanted something a bit more sweet, so I decided to try cupcake and Hawaiian pineapple. So I haven't smelled them yet because there's a safety opening, but let's open it now. Okay, so cupcake. Oh, cupcake smells like the vanilla powder that you put in the cakes, and they were Hawaiian pineapple. Yeah, it smells like coconut and pineapple. I'm always torn with coconut. I'm not sure if I like it always, but this one is good. Yes, I think it's gonna be nice and sweet and perfect as all the things that I'm buying from Tuft Woolen. I have also one like that in with lavender, and I like it, but sometimes lavender can be too strong as to inhale. But if I'm stressed or whatever, I just put a bit on my hands and then I just stroke it, and I have this lavendery smell, and it just really calms me down if I'm like nervous. And then I had, look at this wonderful package. I just opened it because I didn't even remember what that was, and it came from Israel. I hadn't even noticed that I ordered something from Israel, and I was like, okay, pineapples, Israel, why don't I remember that? And I actually haven't opened it, but I think I now remember what it was. And do you remember me saying that I have a lot of project bags? I have a lot of project bags. But, how can you say no to this? Ah! Zombie bag. Zombie bag. Oh, there's also a charm. Oh my god, that's so funny. Look at this. Eyeball. Yeah. That's amazing. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put it in my eyeball show. Really, really, really cute. And look at this. Oh my god, I love them. So who was talking about enough project bags? Not me. Not me. And another eyeball. I really, really like them. They're amazing. And they are from the Yarn Parlor. So go and check it out. It's an Etsy shop. It's amazing. 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 And the inside, it's brains. Come on, people. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so those are my yarn related news. Some people always ask me what am I reading, and if I care to share. So now currently I'm not reading that much because of all the festivals and all the traveling involved, but I can show you some things. So I read, it was funny because for summertime I had like around 10 books, literally 10 books that I wanted to read, that I didn't really had the time in the winter, or that there was, you know, just a few pages to finish them, and I didn't touch them because just before going to vacation I got the Ken Follett's The Pillars, it's called the Century Trilogy. I didn't know about it, and I just passed by to buy something, and there was like a big table with books, and I just see this, The Fall of Giants by Ken Follett, and I say, looks nice. I turn it and I see book 1 of the Century Trilogy, and I'm like, oh my god, is that a trilogy? I have something about trilogies, yes. It's the number 3 that speaks to me. And so it's funny because it's 3 books, and this one has 150 pages, and you would say that the 2 other ones are a bit less or more, but they're actually all 3 of them around there, up to 800 to 900 pages, which, if someone was a bit more responsible than I am and more sensible, like, you have 10 books already to read and there are like half of this one, and you go and buy 3 other books big like that, big as the Bible, like really, what I was thinking. But I actually finished the first one, which I'm very happy. I really liked it. It's about 5 families that are brought together and mingled up in through different difficult situations, because it's through the First World War, and it starts a bit before, and how you get into how we got into war and after that, and what people were thinking from different classes. And so it's interesting. It has historical facts but without being boring, and I found that fascinating, really fascinating for me, and I really liked it. So the second book is called Winter of the World, and it starts it goes about Berlin in 1933, and you know, it just takes up the characters, their children, and yes, I haven't started it yet, but I do want to start it. But I think I'm gonna wait until October while I'm back from all the festivals. I also read, it's a book that I had for a few times now, almost a year and a half, and it's A Brilliant Madness from Robert Drake. You might have seen little posts on Instagram or some of his poems or parts of his poems in quotes and with nice pictures, and I actually have read some of them but not all of it, and now I did, and it's really nice. Love was one of those things. It was always moving inside of me, wild and strange, weak and strong. And then it goes on and on. Yeah. Or there's one, Second Chances. If someone lies to you, fucks you over and takes everything from you, do not give them a second chance. Second chance are for assholes. Yeah, has a nice twist. Some of them are a bit morbid, some of them very black, some of them very hopeful, some of them very romantic, and yeah, I think A Brilliant Madness is a nice title to it. And then again, I had 10 books sitting around waiting for me, but no, this one goes and found randomly a book at the beach, and I was trying to see to whom it belonged, and then I took it just in the restaurant that my boyfriend has, and it was there sitting, and then I just started reading it, and now it's here with me. And I said, if someone asks for it, which I don't think so, I think just the tourists just forgot about it, if that they give my number and I will send it to them. So it's When the Music's Over, Peter Robinson's, and actually it's a D.C.I. Banks novel. So I didn't know about D.C.I. Banks. It's in England, and it's detective D.C.I. I think it's detective superintendent something. And it's actually nice. I'm halfway through it, and we don't really know what's happening, but apparently this one is one of the latest ones, but there are like several adventures of Mr. Banks over here. So I think I'm gonna keep it in mind, like whenever I want something not too heavy but interesting enough to have Mr. Banks in my mind. And yesterday, just before I left Edinburgh, I got inside of a book shop, and the first thing I saw, it was like a big thing with shelves, and it had 2 books on it, and I just had to take both of them. So the first one is Jamie Oliver's 5 Ingredients. We have so many books of cooking, and we do make stuff from them, but a lot of times I'm bored to translate them, or I'm bored to find the specific ingredient. But I thought, like, 5 ingredients, even if all 5, I don't know what it is, and I have to translate them, it's just 5 ingredients. And I think I'm gonna use this book, or it will have great ideas, I'm sure. And then the second one is I don't know if you are familiar with the Millennium series. It was the one with starting with the girl with the dragon tattoo that had a huge impact because the writer was murdered, and apparently he also had other adventures for this girl, and Mr. David Lagerkrantz took up Stieg Larsson's legacy of the Millennium series, and now he wrote a fourth book after the three first of all, and it's called The Girl Who Takes an Eye for an Eye. And I just really loved the original three books, and I'm very curious to read this one, and it's orange. No, I didn't buy it for that, but now I'm so happy that I did. Like, it's orange, come on, how bad can it be? Okay, it can be very bad, but it's really cool. Yes. So that's it with the books. I haven't watched any movies recently. I saw a Spanish movie, actually. I don't remember the name at all. If I remember it, I will put it down. Otherwise, I was just I watched the Game of Thrones series, of course, and I also got to watch the Peaky Blinders that I hadn't seen, and I really liked it. So I don't know for how long I am speaking. I am starving, I am sleepy now, and now I'm thinking that I have to edit all this video and then put it online, and I just don't think I'm gonna have the time to do it. But I will try my best, but I just think that I need some sleep. I have just slept 2 hours, and with a very full program, and I just think I'm gonna eat something and sleep a bit, at least, yeah, half an hour, and maybe I will then start to edit this beautiful video with all those crazy stuff. And I do hope I don't bore you, because I think I don't want to bother you or bore you or whatever, which is weird, because then why are you podcasting? But I just want to share, you know, my point of view of things and how I lived the festivals and the yarns, etc. So next week I will be in Sweden, and end of the month I will be in Berlin. I will try to do a podcast after each festival to let you know my feelings, my ideas, how it was for me. And there's some yarn in the shop, www.treliz.eu. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do it in TréLiz_colorspower. On Facebook and Ravelry and Twitter, I'm just TréLiz, and I'm just a girl who thinks color is power, fiber is my weapon, and I thank you so much for your attention. Bye. Okay, I'm walking in Edinburgh streets, and I have to say that I adore it. I adore it. I have to come back. So please, God, the universe, make my application go through for Edinburgh Festival. I have. This is for all you cat friends. This is the Scotland's first cat coffee, Maison de Moggy. And look, there are huge cats. And look at this big kitty sleeping, so cute.